Want to speak real Korean from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at KoreanClass101.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Jae-hui. Welcome back to Korean Top Words. In this video, we'll be talking about top 10 phrases your parents always say. Let's begin. 조심해, be careful. 조심해, be careful. Yeah, I think, you hear that not only from your parents, but almost from everyone. Like when you're about to do something very stupid or very dangerous, then your friends or your parents might say that 조심해, be careful. 조용히 해, be quiet. 조용히 해, be quiet. I never heard this phrase in my life because I'm always try to be quiet. But sometimes I feel like I want some parents say this 조용히 해 to their kids at a restaurant or at some theater, because some parents just let their kids do whatever they want to do. So I sometimes want to say that for their parents, like saying 조용히 해, be quiet. 얌전히 있어, behave. 얌전히 있어, behave. So 얌전히 means something like not making trouble, like just being calm, and 있어 means just be, like something. So it means something like, do not make in trouble, or like just be there as you are. 숙제해, do your homework. 숙제해, do your homework. So here we have the word 숙제, meaning homework. 해 is kind of the word meaning do something, because 하다 is the verb meaning to do. If you just say noun plus 해, that means that do something. So for example, 공부해, do study. 숙제해, do your homework. That kind of pattern. 가서 자, go to bed. 가서 자, go to bed. I heard this a lot when I was a kid, because when I was in elementary school, the internet was introduced to public, and I got a chance to use that. I really liked it, so I remember I used it until 2 a.m. even when I was in elementary school. So I heard this phrase a lot. 가서 자, go to bed. 세까지 센다. I'm going to count to 3. 세까지 센다. I'm going to count to 3. I think it's a very common phrase that Korean parents use. 세까지 센다. 하나, 둘, 셋. Or something like that. So, 셋 here means the number 3. So it literally means, okay, I'm going to count to 3. 그만해. Stop. 그만해. Stop. So, 그만 here is the adverb meaning right there, like right at the edge or right there. And 해 means do. So it sounds something like don't do more than that. Like just stop there. So if you're arguing with your parents and if you say something bad, then your parents might say 그만해. Or if you keep doing something stupid, then you might hear the phrase 그만해. 장난 아니야. I'm not kidding. 장난 아니야. I'm not kidding. So here 장난 means something like play, joke. So it literally means it's not a play, it's not a joke. If your parents think you don't take their advice seriously, then they might say 장난 아니야. I'm not kidding. 당장 텔레비전 꺼. Turn the TV off now. 당장 텔레비전 꺼. Turn the TV off now. I think this is kind of the old phrase, because I have some friends who are married and they say that their kids really love watching something on YouTube. So right these days, they say that they have to, say 당장 유튜브 그만 봐. Stop watching YouTube. Stop YouTube, literally. So I think, more and more kids are getting very familiar with the smartphones, watching something on YouTube. So I think the phrase are also changing by that trend. 이 닦았어? Did you brush your teeth? 이 닦았어? Did you brush your teeth? I heard this phrase a lot because I just wanted to go to bed right after doing something on the internet or watching TV. So I often heard this phrase a lot. 이 닦았어? Did you brush your teeth? Okay, we just learned top 10 phrases your parents always say. I hope you use some of them to your kids after you get married. Make sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time. 다음 시간에 뵙겠습니다. 안녕히 계세요.